Hey everyone, and welcome to Teaching with Sierra. Today's video, I wanted to share with you guys a game that you guys can find at Five Below, but also that you guys can make for yourself and use in the classroom for math. So if you guys ever get the chance to go over to Five Below, there is a game called Shut the Box. And this game right here comes with the wooden game. It also comes with 4 wooden die. And then it also comes with instructions. So you basically just have to roll the dice to cover as many numbers as possible, but choose carefully. The lower the score, the higher the chances of you winning. So Shut the Box is a really great game to have in the classroom, as far as having it for a board game. But they also have it to where you can make copies of it. And it comes with instructions as well. So I'm going to tell you guys how to play the game, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly how this game works. So basically what you'll need if you're doing paper copy is you'll need a copy of the board, 2 dice or a spinner, and then you'll also need some game board pieces like pennies, Legos, Cheerios, bits of paper, anything works. So how to begin, right, is you're going to have this paper that is your game board. You are going to begin your turn by placing the empty board in front of you, and then you're going to roll the 2 dice. You may then take one of the following actions to cover your board. If you want to use each die individually, right, so if you roll and you have a 5 and a 1, you can choose to put those 2 numbers down. And then if you want to, roll it and then add the sum, so 6 and 4 is 10, you can either put 6 and 4 down, or you can do 10. So the sum of the dice, which was 10, and then if you want to use any combination to make the sum of your dice, basically if you roll a 7, or if you roll a 6 and a 3, your sum is 9. So you can use what you know about other ways to make 9. Instead of using 6 and 3, you could cover 7 and 2, or you can close 5 and 4 because those also make 10. So if you're able to perform one of these 2 actions, then you may continue your turn by rolling the dice again. If you're unable to perform either action, then your turn is over. So if you're able to perform one of these 2 actions, then you may continue your turn by rolling the dice again. But if you are unable to perform either action, then your turn is over. At the end of your turn, you're going to sum up all the number spaces that have not been covered, record that result, keep a running total number of each player's score. So when you guys have this in your classrooms, this is something that should be laminated. You could easily keep score over in the corner, or you can do it over on the side. So this is just a really great game to have in your classroom, because at the if you succeed in covering number spaces 7, 8, and 9 on your turn, and your turn has not ended, then you have the option of rolling only a single die instead of rolling both dice. And so if you do roll a single die and the number space matching the number that you rolled is covered, then your turn ends. Play continues for 5 rounds, so that each player will get 5 turns in total, and the winner is determined. And then of course there's also instructions in Spanish. So let me teach you guys how to exactly play Shut the Box, paper wise, and then of course game board wise. Okay, so the way Shut the Box works is you simply just roll. I have 5 and 5. So remember, I have the 3 options of either adding 5 and 5 together to make 10 and covering 10, or I have the option of doing 5 and 5, but I only have 1 5, or I honestly have the option to do another combination of 10. But what I'm going to do is just do it so that you guys can see how this exactly works. Alright, so let's just say that this is the end of the game. We have to add up all of our numbers that are still up on each side to see who has the lowest number. And then that person will win. So let's just say that we have the 4 and 5, which is 9. 9 and 7 is 16. And then we have 7 and 2, which is 9. And then 9 and 8 would be 17. So player 1 would win, which means that you would just reset like this. And then, you know, like put it away or start a new game and continue to play like that. The good thing is that you can house the 2 dice on that side. And this is just a easy game board that can be stored in the classroom, back in the box, or with a bag with the dice sitting on the inside of it so that you don't lose it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to see how to play Shut the Box. I honestly think it's a really great game for pre-K and kindergarten and even first graders, especially if you are looking for a copy of that. I definitely would go to like Teachers Pay Teachers, or if you're creative and want to feel like, you know, creating it yourself, do so.